baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. One of
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Me up on Pico, yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting on the placebo, these C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Haters better, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in game.
Since you don't love me, hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Since you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God picker. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte, and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invade the world. Rick was coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I hit a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens.
Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again, again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying.
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Game 1 of this best-of-3 postseason series is here between the Mets.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I said keep it. Keep your eyes open. This is gotta listen. You better hear it. This is gotta listen. You have to listen. That smile will come. That smile will come. There is a long way to go.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Game 1 of this best-of-3 postseason series is here between the New York Mets and the Chicago White Sox. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Aquino comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In there, a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Davis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. On the second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a high striker on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left. That is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next for the Mets, Colton Wong. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. The next batter will be Luis Robert. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hey. Changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. 1 out, bases empty. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And it takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 16.
Patrick Wisdom swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
To 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Wong finds some space out there for the catch to. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jonathan Villar. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Eric Haas.
Number 13.
First pitch of the AB now. And a way off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Lynn has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Robert is there, 2 gone. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Fouled away. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. To the plate now, Jacob DeGrom. As he can't catch up on the fastball of the letters, and it's strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
He's got it. The tag, and he is out. Brandon Crawford digging in next. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman.
She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Liner in there for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Crawford leads off second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ranging back is Nimmo, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. McNeil is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Up next for Chicago, Willie Adames trying to bring in the tying run from third here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
And this ought to quite a couple as this falls down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Standing in now, Tyler Stevenson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fouled away. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So 2 down and a runner at first. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Lance Lynn. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will... Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. J.D. Davis the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So now to the plate, Luis Urias. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Nimmo, the runner at third. Davis is at second with nobody out. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1 and 2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2 and 2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Inside, he misses ball 4. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Potential tying run for him at third base. Hit back up the middle. Adames brings it in to Crawford for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Here's Colton Wong now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a sinker to start him out. Thought he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now a change-up, but it misses just a little below the zone. That's going to even up the count at 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Here it is. Crawford's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Luis Robert. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Luis Robert is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
That's out.
Popped him up. Alonso has a play. 2 gone. Next to dig in, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Wong able to track it down for the third out. So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar as we begin the top of the 4th. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So now into the box is Eric Haas. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Stevenson moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in, the split fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Swing and a liner. But that'll land foul, strike one. Crawford is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. 0-2, here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now for the White Sox, Aristides Aquino. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
He's right there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fielded by Abreu. And he is out on the tag. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up from New York, J.D. Davis. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. Striding in is Tyler Stevenson, struck out in his first at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. At the plate now, Lance Lynn.
Nope.
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. Popped up, and no one will track it down.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. The batter will be Luis Robert, who comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
A flare out toward right center. And Urias has it. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Luis Urias. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Throwing to second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Stepping in now, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Colton Wong will stand in. Fouled off. No hits to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball one. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Alonso stands at second with no outs. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Up next, Jonathan Villar. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Stevenson recovers, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now to the plate, Eric Haas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch of the AB now. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2 high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball in that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Brandon Crawford. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First and second here with nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. At the plate now is Aristides Aquino, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aristides Aquino becomes out number 2 this inning, and he fouls this one off. Abreu on second. Wisdom at first. 2 out in the inning. He was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fouled off. Now a change-up, but it misses just a little below the zone.
2-2. Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So now here is Jeff McNeil, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Adames scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Michael Conforto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him. First, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Aaron Luke gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 32.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Tyler Stevenson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Behind 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Here's another 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away. Andrew Vaughn will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Trevor May takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And Yank just fouled.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now the 2-1. Now here's a line drive, and this may turn things around. It's down for extra bases. So here's Jose Abreu. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3. Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Miguel Castro takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you.
Well, he has some trouble with it. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the... Colin McHugh has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first down. Next up is Luis Urias. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here's another 0-2. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. And now the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees at strike 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aristides Aquino. In there at the knees, strike one. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Josh Donaldson. Grounded out in his last at-bat. He holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in once again is Willie Adames. Came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. To the plate now, Tyler Stevenson. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Brian Goodwin, see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And that misses 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing it that way? A good take there on that pitch.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that will end the inning. Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here it comes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled away. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Now to bat, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So next to hit is Eric Haas. And he needs to make some. Dominic Smith will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Center fielder giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And this ball game is over.
And that's just what you're supposed to do in the postseason, right? Especially when you have home field advantage. Take care of your business in your own park, and you will advance. Well done in game 1.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Chicago jump out to a 1 on the mound.
As you with that big Benz, as you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling the friends, you gotta go to court, you got service subpoena for child support, that was that nerve, you ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't
I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one Facebook on news last night, huh? You the one the dude out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You're a people chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something, you a people chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You got a trespass, huh? You got on the hard, huh? When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? The girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? Don't make them tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you huh? You about to go treat your huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You're a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something, you a baby chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering.
Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's a potential elimination matchup in Game 2 of this best-of-3 postseason series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Mets. Luis Robert is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, in time, one away. So bases are empty with one out now. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 home. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Nimmo, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw won't get him. Brandon Crawford digging in next as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Next up, Aristides Aquino. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. She'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
It's set. And the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Wisdom at second with two down. Still even at 2-2. Lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Crawford fields it cleanly. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Into the box, J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. So 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. 1-0 the count. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and here's Donaldson. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time for the first out of the second. Ready now is Willie Adames. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. And now, Tyler Stevenson will work on keeping this top of the second alive. Soft liner toward first. And no problem over there at first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Fouled off. Rodon has a reputation or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of the start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And a good throw gets him one gone. Next, it'll be Colton Wall. Now here's the first offering. And there are two away now. That brings up Wander Franco. Trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. Now a reaching grab as he makes the... Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Carlos Rodon. 9-1-2 duo. Out in front of it, strike one. Again, another foul ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, and it's fouled away. Robert leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss on the slider. He's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2.
Now back. Second base.
First pitch on the way. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut. Stepping in now, Eric Haas. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost in.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Digging in will be Dominic Smith. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are two away now. Next to him will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this will be fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the score. So stepping in is Aristides Aquino as we begin the top of the fourth. This is on the ground over the first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate is Josh Donaldson, who bounced out last time up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Coming in is Nimmo, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So there are two gone now in the White Sox fourth. And up next will be Willie Adames. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. A swing and a miss on a ball way out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Nimmo. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. J.D. Davis, the next at bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. It takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Number two,
from the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball right side. Go over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Stepping up is Tyler Stevenson. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Heading out towards shallow right. Nimmo has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Digging in next, Carlos Rodon flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. The next batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. Rodon, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Adames has it, and there's one gone. Now it'll be Colton Wall, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adames trying to get there. And he'll reach first safely. So now to the plate, Wander Franco. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Here comes the left fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here is Eric Haas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Into the box, Dominic Smith. Adames over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the time. And now here is Jose Abreu. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now here's the first offering.
One ball, one strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to stand in is Patrick Wisdom. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next to hit, Brandon Crawford. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on and grounded foul. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a sinker there, swung on. Bottom of the inning now. Up to bat next, the pitcher Noah Syndergaard.
The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Kevin Pillar is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. So the next at bat will be J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Jerry Familia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aristides Aquino. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Josh Donaldson digging in now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Aquino is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Into the box now, Willie Adames. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Urias calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Stevenson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Down the first baseline. Donaldson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Rodon, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 2 out with a man at first. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Nimmo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Luis Urias. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kike Alonso. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. It's set. Here's the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
0-1.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Stevenson has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now into the box, hitting Wong. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That will conclude matters here in the 7th. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Miguel Castro is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. So here's Jose Abreu. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on the first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Stepping in next, Patrick Wisdom. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Base hit into right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. To the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He sends it on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping up is the shortstop, Wander Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away. Now to the plate, here is Eric Haas, singled last time up. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Taken in by Abreu. The tag, and he is out. And now in the box, Dominic Smith. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Adames makes the catch. Now at the plate, here is Aristides Aquino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2 once more. Bouncer to the left side. Davis brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And stepping in, Josh Donaldson delivered an RBI single last time up. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Nimmo is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Next, here is Willie Adames. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Villar will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. 1-0 the count. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single here to start the bottom of the 9th. And maybe these guys aren't done just yet. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. They'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So here's Brandon Nimmo. And she'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Adames brings it in to Crawford for 1. On the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next, it'll be J.D. Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right back to him on the mound. And he is out on the tag. And that'll do it. They've won the series and are headed to the semifinal round.
Well, congratulations. They're certainly in order. That was a well-played series on their part. They look so good as a club, so fundamentally sound, and I'm sure they're feeling confident moving on to the next round, whoever their opponent's going to be.